Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sulis Kawati. I'm from 7B semester of English Education Department at STKIP Muhammadiyah Bogor. In this video, I will presentation about Christmasship and the concept of humor. For a segment of medium terms, a pragmatic subject. The Greece Maxim are a way to explain the link between a term and what is understood from them. This maxim was proposed by the philosopher Paul Grace. Paul Grace divided the maxim into four. The first is the maxim of quantity, the maxim of quality, the maxim of relation, and the maxim of the manner. The first is the maxim of quantity, where one tries to be as informative as one possible can and give as much information as is needed and no more. Example, a conversation, essay, where is the market, and the answer, down the road about 100 meters past the second lap. The maxim of quantity requires a speech participant to provide some phrase information according to needs as the intellectual. So if the speaker provides excess information, it can be considered to deviate from the maxim of quantity. The second is the maxim of quality, where one tries to be truthful and does not give information that is false or that is not supported by evidence. Example, the conversation, essay, should I buy my son this new car? And the answer, I don't know if that's such a good idea. He is total to cars and he got his license last year. Speech participants will provide incorrect information and do not match the facts or consider to have deviated from the maxim of quality. Third, the maxim of relation, where one tries to be relevant and citing that are pertinent to the discussion. Example, the conversation. Essay, how are you doing in school? And B, answer, not too well. Actually, I'm failing two of my classes. The maxim of relation expects that each utterance will make a relevant contribution to the topic being discussed. If the agent participation give up information or a relative response, but it is said that they have seen the relevance of the text. The last is the maxim of manner, when one tries to be as clear, brief, and as ordinary as one can in what one say, and where one avoid obscurity and ambiguity. Example, the conversation. What do you think of the movie? And be answer, I like the creative storyline. The ending was really surprised. The speech leader is to provide direct information, obviously and unambiguous. If the speech participant gave an enormous or long-winded answer, it is unclear and ambiguous, then is considered to have deviated from the meaning of the matter. The next is a concept of humor. Humor is synonymous with anything funny which makes people laugh. People can laugh when they see a comedy or stand-up comedy because of the valency of maxim in a conversation. Because usually speakers do not provide informative answer, do not match the needs and tend to be random. If In the practice of greeting, there are certain parties who answer a question that is not relevant to something to be asked. It will cause humor and antic. In fact, it can be said that antic or humor in speaking activity often occur and are usually found in the dialogue in the form of humor. It can be obtained by human defining one of the maxim contained in the cooperative principle. Okay everyone, I think in a presentation about the great maxim and the concept of humor. I hope you enjoy watching and thank you for your good attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.